the game, 'cause see the boxing voice.
Now, Tom, speaking of Canelo Alvarez and Amir Khan, what do you think of that matchup, and how optimistic are you, if Canelo does win, that this fight could happen with Gennady later this year, or possibly you think it happens next year?
Well, the mandate from the WBC is that the winner of that fight has to fight the winner of Gennady and Wade. So, in the next fight. There's no time frame on it, but, the negotiations would be ordered. They would have 15 days to either agree to fight, or if they don't agree to fight, then they'd be relieved of the championship status, and that applies to Gennady too. If for some reason Gennady says, I don't want to fight Canelo, then he wouldn't have his interim champion status, and the same thing applies to the winner of Canelo and Khan. So they're mandated to fight. It has to be in the next fight, and then the negotiations have to start after the 15-day period is over. So that fight, if it happens, it would be this year. Canelo's talked about fighting in September if everything goes the right way, with his fight in May. So, that would be a great fight. The good thing about Gennady is he doesn't care where he fights. If Canelo wants to fight in Texas, we were out there at CowBoys Stadium. Jerry Jones invited him out for one of the games, and, that would be a huge fight there. Obviously, it'd be a great fight in New York, Madison Square Garden. A big fight where, the AT&T, I think it's T-Mobile Arena up in Vegas, but it doesn't matter where that fight takes place. It would be a great fight, and that's one thing. Unlike some fighters that only want to fight, in a certain location. That's what my understanding was. Like with the Cotto Canelo negotiations, a lot of that was related to location of where one side wanted to go, or the other side didn't want to go there. And Gennady doesn't really care where he fights. He just wants to get that fight in the ring.
Ain't no other sight in the game, 'cause see the boxing voice.